Okay, Laura Mason, Senior Project, A Penny for Brecht, Week 2. So, the book that I've been reading is Brecht's Silent Collaborator, Elizabeth Hauptmann. Half of it is in German, so it's pretty slow going. I don't have too many new insights from this. But this week of collaborating was really intense, so I have plenty to talk about from that. One of the most impactful things we did was work with our costumes, and Polly Peacham's costume is this blue sparkly dress that spins really wide when she spins around. Um, and so the goal of the exercise that we did was to have your costume help inform your character. So Polly became a very airy, twirly, fun girl, and her energy was always up. And she was just spinning a lot and really enjoying herself and making lots of eye contact with people and being very seductive and sensual and fun. Um, and so that was our social guest juice. Then we were to put the social guest juice inside of us, but our outward physicality was the exact opposite. So Polly became very rigid and very still. And the energy that was so up here, she still wanted that, but she centered herself lower. And in fact, she started leading with her groin. And I think that's very informative for Polly, who is known as a very sensual character. Um, and so she became very still, and her head doesn't move too much. And it's a little more statuesque, but she's just twirling on the inside. And so that comes out through her eyes. And I think that informs the scenes that we've devised this week quite a bit. We have worked on Polly telling McKeith that she's pregnant, and the tragedy of the situation that he's been sleeping with Fanny, but they are somehow together going to take care of him. After that, she's in a sewing circle with other women, and they are going to provide comforts for the soldiers. Um, she reprimands Mary Sawyer, who tries to complain to her about McKeith, and Polly completely just stands up for him. Um, this is the one time so far that the book about Elizabeth Hauptmann has sort of come into play, where Mac takes credit for other people's crimes. Brecht takes credit for other people's creativity. And so Polly and Elizabeth Hauptmann are rather analogous. And so Polly standing up for Mary Sawyer would rather be like someone telling Elizabeth Hauptmann that she did such a great job on her translation of something, and her being like, oh, but it's Brecht's work. So something sort of along those lines. Other things that we devised were Polly's dream, where she dreams that she sleeps with O'Hara and tells Mac about it. And that's highly choreographed, and I think hopefully visually really interesting. Um, so that is what has been happening this week. There was a lot. There was stuff about economics and Marxism, um, and it was a really dense week. But I'm getting to know Polly a bit more and working out um, what she wants to show on the outside versus what she feels on the inside. So, more to come.